Day 18, and the key word of the day today is fudging. There's Sarley bunks. That's our room there, 4 berth, 2 sets of bunk beds. Where Alison is, that door there, is 2 bunks. Now, one of the things about this place is it's quite remote. The bar shuts at about 7:30, 8 o'clock, so there's nothing to do. It's a bit of a room up there, but it's just like a mess room. Ladies' toilets here with a WC, hand basin and shower. Same over there with a guy standing there. But last night in the 2 bunk, we witnessed something that was quite incredible. The 4 of us were in bed for 8 o'clock because some people on this trail are hikers, some people are water sports fanatics. And last night, all southern state records, especially North Carolina's, were smashed into oblivion by the lady living in that room for door closing and opening with vigour. From 10:15 to midnight, I counted 18 times that fudging door was opened and closed. Now, as we said earlier, we've got a WC in there, a shower and a hand basin. So that's 3 key disciplines. Somebody seems fit to fudging that door open 18 times and close it. Now, I've heard today that the Lock, Hinge and Latch Society of North Carolina are coming to present this lady with an award of proving that everything made of steel in this state works adequately. Myself, I'd just like to present her with a prize of total lack of respect for your fellow campers. So we're off from the Nantahala Outdoor Centre. We had a good day yesterday. Feel a lot better after my little rant this morning. How did you sleep?
Terrible. Awful. The noise from next door. Oh, they ought to be shot. Well.
But today, from 48 hours ago, no wonder people get illnesses and are poorly on this trail. There's been about, I reckon, somewhere in the region of a 50-degree swing in temperature from 10 degrees Fahrenheit 2 nights ago to, my watch is saying, just over 60 degrees today. And with the mist, I don't know if you can see it from here, the mist rising out of the valleys, we were saying it's like almost like a rainforest.
Yeah, tropical rainforest.
It's so hot.
The sun's coming through, which is good because it'll melt the snow hopefully when we get to the top. But this is just a continuous climb now, isn't it?
It is, yeah. We're at 1,800 feet. We've got to get to about 4,500 today. So it's a bit of a slog, but yeah, it's warm and it's not snowing. So yeah, feeling pretty good now. Are you?
Not bad.
I was just thinking on the way up here, just hope that woman chokes on her breakfast. So we're coming to the end of day 18. We just had dinner, some rice, flavoured rice. Just hung the food up. It's going to be about -2 tonight. Nothing like we've had. As you can see, a lot of the other guys sat having for dinner. Tents are all set for the night. Clear evening, which tells you the temperature's going to be really low. I'll just show the person in this house here. Hello. Are you getting pyjamas on?
Get my pyjamas on.
Are you? How are your calves?
Killing. Absolutely killing. Oh. Yeah.
A good climb today, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Been a funny day though, weather-wise. Red hot,
yeah,
humid, freezing cold, rain, sunny.
When you go around the mountain,
just changes.
It's cold
all the time. But yeah, about 19 miles from Fontana Dam. So by tomorrow night, should have a nice easy walk in Monday, if there's such a thing as an easy walk. But anyway, one thing we're not have to worry about tonight
is the snow.
Or anybody slamming doors.
No.
Alright. Alright then, speak to you tomorrow.
It's day 19 today, Sunday. We stayed at Locust Gap Shelter last night in a tent. It was okay when we got in the tent, but a bit later on the temperature started to drop and it started to get quite cool again. So we've just walked down from the campsite to a road crossing where we're going back up another mountain up there, just for a change. We've got about 8 more miles to go before we set up camp again. Forecast is due for a thunderstorm on Tuesday, but after tomorrow we're going into Fontana Dam, so that should give us a day's rest as well. But it's a bit windy, but it's not as cold.
It's 20 to 2. We've climbed Jacob's Ladder today. Wow, one of the toughest, I don't know, 600-700 foot hills, straight up. Alison's calf's aching, I'm not surprised. We've just come down to a dip now. We're probably about 4 miles from where we're going to end up tonight. We've just found these little benches. I'm going to sit down now, have a bite to eat and a drink, and then obviously coming down, going back up. It's just like, funny enough, we were just saying today, this part of North Carolina is a little bit like being back in Georgia, isn't it?
Yeah,
the terrain, this sort of landscape, but it's a beautiful day, really is. I'd say it's got to be in the 60s. What do you think?
Yeah.
It's warm when the sun's on you. So yeah, so all's good. Get down to the shelter tonight, probably have to camp, and we'll show you.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, get to camp for 5, and then into Fontana Dam tomorrow, which will be day 20.